All right, picture this. A patient is all set to go home, finally, but their care hits a wall. And why? Because of paperwork. A single piece of paper. This is a daily reality in so many hospitals where just getting discharge summaries out the door creates this massive bottleneck. So today, we're going to dig into how automation is just smashing through that barrier and honestly changing the game for patient care.
Okay, so let's start with what we're calling the daily discharge bottleneck. And really, this is all about getting to the heart of the problem for folks in patient services in case management. I mean, just for a second, put yourself in a case manager's shoes. Every single day, you're looking at a mountain of these discharge summaries. Each one is absolutely critical for a patient's recovery. But just getting them distributed, it turns into this constant race against the clock. It's a huge bottleneck with some pretty serious stakes.
So let's ask the big question here. How much time is actually lost every day just to discharge paperwork? I mean, seriously, if this is your world, just think about your last shift. How much of it was just wasted? Hunting for that final document, messing with formatting, or sending out emails one by one by one. It's mind-numbing, right? And every single minute you lose doing that is a minute you could have been helping a patient.
And the risks of sticking with a manual process? Well, it's like a domino effect, and it's not pretty. A simple delay in paperwork could mean a patient misses a crucial follow-up. A tiny manual error, oops, sends private info to the wrong person. Now you've got a privacy nightmare. The formatting is all over the place. Compliance audits become a huge headache. And your staff? They're just completely stretched thin. It's a recipe for disaster.
But okay, it's not all doom and gloom. There's a much smarter, more resilient way to do this. So let's talk about how automation completely transforms these workflows. So the key technology here is something called robotic process automation, or RPA. And look, don't let the name scare you. Think of it like a software robot, a digital assistant that can do all those repetitive, boring computer tasks for you. It emulates what a person does on a computer, but it does it way faster and without ever making a mistake. We're talking about all the clicking, copying, and pasting, so humans can get back to doing the important, human stuff.
So what does this look like in practice? It's a super smooth, end-to-end workflow. Step 1, the system automatically detects when a summary is finalized. No more hunting around. Step 2, it validates and formats the document perfectly every single time. It's like a digital proofreader. Step 3, it securely sends it off to all the right people. And finally, Step 4, it logs everything for a crystal clear audit trail. Compliance just became so much easier.
All right, let's get into the tech itself. We're going to take a peek under the hood at ZAPTEST's core capabilities to see how this all actually works.
First up, intelligent document handling. Now, that's a fancy term, but here's what it means. The system is smart enough to watch for new files and can organize them by patient, by medical record number, you name it. It can even look inside a Word doc to make sure the headers and formatting are correct. And this is the really cool part. It uses AI and computer vision so it can work with any electronic medical record system out there. No compatibility headache. And sending the documents out is just as smart. It uses Outlook for secure, encrypted email. It manages all your recipient lists so they're always up to date. You can even create rules to fast-track urgent cases, making sure they get top priority. Plus, you get customizable reports and alerts. So yeah, this isn't just basic automation. It's a system that's actually thinking and prioritizing for you. Okay, so this is all great, but let's talk results. This is the part that really matters, especially for managers and executives. Let's look at how this turns a massive bottleneck into a real competitive advantage. Get ready for this. Less than 2 minutes. That's the new processing time per patient. We're talking about a task that used to take 10, even 15 minutes of manual work. That's a massive difference. It's not just a small improvement, it's a total game changer. Just think about that time saved, multiplied across every single patient, every single day.
And this chart just makes it so clear, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way, 12.5 minutes on average. Slow, clunky, full of risk. And on the right, the automated process, clocking in under 2 minutes. Fast, reliable, and patient-focused. That huge gap between the two bars, that's where you find a more efficient department, less stressed staff, and ultimately, better outcomes for your patients. So, for leaders, the strategic impact is huge. We're talking about better continuity of care for patients, drastically reduced operational risk from manual errors. You get clear, real-time audit trails, which makes compliance so much easier. And maybe most importantly, your staff is finally freed up to focus on what really matters, providing high-value support to patients. It's about building a stronger, smarter healthcare operation. So I'll leave you with this final thought. A question, really. Is your biggest bottleneck
actually a hidden competitive advantage just waiting to be unlocked? Think about it. By tackling this one challenge with automation, you could turn a daily frustration into an engine for innovation. The technology is here. The potential is massive.